Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Rob Savvy, and it's one of my late night rants. Not really a rant, but just my thoughts. I was watching some of the footage of Tamir Rice, a 12-year-old boy that was shot and killed by the Cuyahoga County, I guess, police. I don't know if that's correct, but they showed the video, and I mean, you obviously see is a 12-year-old boy playing in a park, and police drive up and just start shooting. We're living in the year 2015. I don't think there's anything like a horror movie that's as scary as watching that. And especially that, there's so many black children out there that watch that, and they're probably horrified to go to a park. I mean, vice versa, I'm sure it's happening in different ways to different people. And I have to bring this up because there was also the incident where that white girl and her baby were beat up by these black kids. It looked by these black girls. It looks like they were gonna kill the poor kid. That was also as scary. I have to put that in there. So we're living in a time where people are more of a kill or be killed mentality almost. It's a very violent environment. It's pretty scary, when you look at it. I don't know who to blame. I don't want to blame anyone. I don't want to blame blacks, whites, cops, civilians. I do say that society as a whole has a long ways to go. We got to get past the blame game and find a real solution to this. And I almost, think that the more people talk about this, interact, communicate, that we'll probably come to a solution to it. But we need that communication to happen, and we need it in a way that people aren't fighting. We need it in a way that people are thinking, and I think that's the problem. If people are only thinking about winning a fight, it's not going to happen. But if they're thinking of a solution for humanity, there's a difference there. We have to think as human beings first, get past the barrier of race, culture, religion, all these different things, and look at ourselves as humans. The faster we get to that consciousness, the greater our chances are of winning this battle, in a sense. And I know I said not to look at it as winning a battle, but if we can engage the enemy, which is ourselves, and not look at it as outside, we could change a lot of things, Because like I said, I don't want to blame any specific type of human being, but we as human beings are imperfect, and we need to all recognize that. There's been so many debates on why this is happening, and we know, obviously, in the case of Tamir Rice, this young 12-year-old guy, 12-year-old child. I mean, this pretty much falls into, I guess, bias and racism and prejudice, but it falls mostly into hate and evil. I mean, I don't want to use the word evil saying like The Exorcist or Satan or this and that, but it's, if there was such a thing as evil, shooting a 12-year-old child like that's evil. That's horrible. Whether the child was black, white, Chinese, whatever, it's horrible. Something needs to be done. They need to reprimand these guys. They need to do something to make sure that people that have badges and guns cannot do these type of things. And that is something that we're going to have to engage on all levels, because it involves people that can legally commit violence if they want. So yeah, we're battling a lot of stuff these days, and just my thoughts to throw out there as a yoga practitioner, and I meditate and been doing it for over 20 years, and I love it, and it's helped me in quite a few situations, which I'll get into in the future. But I hope you guys are having a good time, and I hope you enjoyed the talk. Any feedback, feel free to hit me back with it. All right, have a good night.